Right, hopefully you can hear me alright, compressor's running. This video will probably just abruptly start like this, unfortunately. I've had a week's holiday, a wisdom tooth out, and I've done nothing but whinge about it. So we're back now, we're trying to crack on. So we've got Mark 2 Jag, really nice one actually, to be honest. Let's see if we can get a picture, show you. Got it all covered up in a minute. So basically what I do, especially when we've got nicer, where the paintwork's already clean if you like, we put a sheet over them, and then we've got the fire blankets, because unfortunately, as with most Jaguars, a little bit of welding required. So last week we was putting 2 sills on an S-type. This one we've got a little sill repair which I've already done, and a piece on the back here. And then we've got another Jag here. Windscreen repair, so that'll be in the next video anyway. Yes, this is probably going to be more of an updating video, because I haven't done one for ages, or feels like ages. People are still messaging me, so thank you very much, appreciated. I will get back to you all. The Defender parts, people that are following that one, they're around here now. So we've got to epoxy these and then high build the rest. Well, I've got to high build them and all. I've got to epoxy them first. What else have we had done? I'm going to try and walk outside. I need to change the setting on this somehow. If somebody can tell me, it'd be appreciated. It just massively overexposes when I go outside, as you can tell just there. I think that's the word anyway. T4, so the people that are following the T4, it is done. Not quite finished yet, as in after I've just said it's done. We've been waiting on a cross member. We finally got one. Now we've got a train going past. Finally got one, so just going to find some new bolts and we can get that built back up and finish. We will show you around that. DC5's in for welding. Escort to follow. That's the next big project once we get rid of the Defender. The Discovery is painted back together, and yeah, wheels are back from powder coat. Trying to think what else we've got left on this. Just the tailgate, I believe, to sort out. Yeah, so we're just going to build up the tailgate on that one. The transporter, the blue one, customer will be pleased to see it. Just so you can see, I will take you some pictures right now and send them over to you. He's already messaged me this morning, or today anyway. I can get a decent picture of it if I was. Apologise for the crappy pictures. Basically, I painted it with the bonnet on, and then I just need to paint down in here, annoyingly. When you open up the bonnet, because the new wings are lower, that edge is actually seen, if you like. So it's Yeah, a bit annoying. So that's the back end. Hopefully you can see this alright on this camera. Like I said, if that is the correct term, I need to figure it out. There is a spoiler to go on here. We've got arch liners, cleaning up, various bits of messing around to sort out. Just shut that window as well, I don't know why that's been left open. Got openers on them now, which work a treat. We can't put the door handles in because we're missing the gaskets, so they're left out. So if the customer is watching this, we need some of them as well, if I forget to tell you. We're waiting on the door handle at the bottom. He has messaged me about that today, and the upper handfuls of little silly stupid things really, nothing exciting. This you wouldn't have seen because I haven't been recording, but this job was pretty much, in an ideal world we'd have put a rear quarter on it. It was really bad. It's taken, I forget how many hours it is, just to get this side somewhere as nice as what it looks. Yeah, proper job, that one. And then the lorry is down for loads and loads of paintwork because somebody whipped out the side of it. So everything in here, in this booth, as well as we've got to repair and paint the side as well. That's all for that lorry, so that's obviously right in the doorway, taking up a load of space. So I think we're about up to date now with where we are. Right, so I need to crack on with this this Jag then. Obviously somebody's been here before, usual thing. So we need to cut up here, cut that piece off, make sure we clean behind it as best we can, because a lot of what fell out, where's my, put it somewhere safe. Just need to get all that out if we can. So if we cut that, expose that out, and then we'll have to make a new piece. It's only a small piece, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I'm going to try and put you on a tripod, get the little grinder out, see if we can't cut that out, and see what we can do with it. So, as you can see with fire blankets, there's two of them anyway. Especially when the paintwork's very good, because we're just going to try and blow this in. We're not going in for silly amounts of paint or anything because it's very clean, this car. So although, like I said, somebody's been here before, we're just going to try and keep it as tidy as we can and as small and as local as possible. More of a sympathetic repair, if you like, rather than raking it all off, bumpers off and all that sort of jazz. So we'll see where we go. Right, I'll grab a tripod and we'll crack on. Right, this hasn't gone to plan again, but Jag is done, you can see. So what I've got to do now basically is put that rubber seal back in that's just dangling down there. Quick nib and polish and put the arch back in. That one's done. We've got a bit more on the DC5 and we haven't done anything on the Jag yet. So again, a bit more of an update video, I guess. So what I've done with the Defender stuff, I've just literally painted all the edges. So basically we can try and fit some of it up. I might even paint the wings, bonnet, grille, stuff like that off the car anyway. But while I was painting these and these bits down here, which I'll show you in a second, I had a bit of paint left, so I thought, well, they're ready, so I may as well just paint the edges. So these are going on the top, on the back quarters. Now, if you remember, if you go back a couple of videos, you'll see these were absolutely knackered. So we've got brand new ones, which are galvanised. So we've had to epoxy them, if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, epoxy them, high build them, prep them, and then get them ready for paint. So I was painting these anyway. Basically, we need to paint them because inside is on show and painted. And I always like to paint everything underneath anyway. So, and then when we get them fitted, we'll just scuff this back up, whichever bit's on show, as we fit them, if you like. We'll scuff back, and then once everything's fitted back on and all riveted on and everything, we'll repaint everything with the this is just direct gloss for now, and then we've got the proper colour in base coat and clear coat, if you like. So the colour should last a lot better now because we've got good quality clear coats. These are painted as well. So these holes are rivet holes, and what I didn't want to do is basically go around and touch up a load of rivets after we've painted them, because it just looks untidy. So what we've done is we've painted all these edges, and I've just painted it all anyway. So basically what we can do is we can scuff everything, and we know everything's painted. So we can scuff it all up, fit it all, get the rivets on, build it all up if you like, and we know all the edges are painted already. And then all we've got to do basically is just paint the outside, which is the bit that you're going to see, if you like. Again with the base and clear coat, so obviously it looks and lasts a lot longer. These are the side pieces. Again, there's a lot of overlaps, you see. These are bolted up underneath. So I just like to make sure all the edges are painted. If I bolt them up, the edges aren't going to be painted, so you're risking corrosion and that type of thing. So although a lot of it's aluminium, it does still corrode. It doesn't brown rust, if you like, but it does corrode, oxidize. Yeah, and I will, while you're on the doodah, without the sunshine, I just wanted to show you this transporter, because it looks a completely different colour without the sunshine on it, and it looks a different colour on the camera anyway. So that's more for the guy that owns it, because he's been texting me. I think I've told you about the transporter. We've finally got a new cross member, so we can get that organised as well, and hopefully get that out of here. Waiting on a windscreen, I believe, and a couple of other little turny bits, nothing major. Oh, I need some bolts for that cross member, that was it. So yeah, bit of a jag week. This one is nice, so we'll just show you around. I do like these, and weirdly, and much to everybody's, whatever you call it, I do fit in them, and there's plenty of room for me. So right, so we'll get on, and we'll have a catch up again later, and I'll get this video organised. See you in a mo. Right, sorry about that, back again. so we just got the Defender out. I just thought I'd show you a bit of an update, if you like. So these are hanging. We've already painted these and then fitted everything, so everything's painted behind and on the back. Should have already shown you that, I think, anyway. And then we've just scuffed them back up as we've fitted, so all the rivets basically are going to be the same and the right colour. So you have a rough idea of where we are with that one now. We've got, I will carry on trying adding onto this video. We've got the roof to do, which I'll try and do tomorrow. This orange doesn't cover very well. I basically have to put 3 coats on, let it flash, 3 more coats, let it flash, and pretty much 3 more coats, let it flash. So it's a really long paint. It's already 6:30. It's taken me nearly 2 hours just to do this little bit, just to give you an idea. So I'm going to get that a bake, go home, and then tomorrow we'll get the roof painted, and we've got a loophole and a golf set outside ready, so we'll probably do them first, and then we'll leave the roof till last, because it takes up so much time. Yeah, so just thought I'd show you, see what you think. Hopefully see you back with the roof. Right, jumping back in on the Defender main roof. So, as you can see, I was going to paint them as well, but they look crap, so I'm not touching them. We thought we'd be able to sand them, which you do anyway, sorry, not making any sense, but without the primer stage. And then I've just put like a little bit of a whiz-tin surface of primer, if you like, over the top, and they're all just bloomed up and look terrible, so we're not doing that. So they've got to be primed properly tomorrow, same as the grill piece. So I'm just concentrating on getting the roof, because it's a big panel and we want it out of the way as quickly as we can. So this now will go, bake, and then first thing in the morning we'll chuck this on the Defender, and I will show you around that in this video in a little bit. Just trying to get some more bits on and out of the way first, so it looks like we've done something. So, right, I'll catch you again. Right, as the boot's warming up, as you can hear, I thought I would show you around the Defender. I had to think what it was called then, because you've seen bits of paintwork. I'll stand down here. You can see it's going back together now. So you've seen the roof painted. We always break out all the parts when we're stripping them into these, so then you know, for people that have stripped cars, you know full well you can strip it really, really fast, but then you've got no idea how it goes back together, or you spend ages looking for stuff because everything's in the same box or that type of thing. So what we try and do is take a bit longer taking them apart, and then when we need the rear lights, for instance, these are for the doors. That'll be one door, another door, internal, external. It just makes it far easier. So it actually makes the job go faster, spending more time at the front, if you know what I mean. So you can see this side. So we've got some windows back in. These windows are back in. It's all bolted down now. We did get new bolts for in here, which 70 quid for the 4, which I think is a bit ridiculous considering what they are. I could have made them for £1 each. It's ridiculous really, but keeping it genuine and proper parts on it, I don't know, they were like something like 15 quid each. Ridiculous really. Yeah, just show you the front. So you can see we did paint all of this. We've sound deadened in here. There's a bit more to go on yet. It's sound deadened all underneath there. You've seen that on previous videos. We've still got more dash to put back in. These brackets have gone back on. These have all been the entire, everything that we could have powder coated has been powder coated. All that lot as well. That's more components that were stripped, all the new parts. In these removals blankets and in this box, it's all from the powder coaters. These are like your best friends when you're putting them back together, because most of the stuff you're changing because it's ruined and rotten and knackered. It's all brand new now, all clean and tidy, and clipped in nice and tidy. How you want it really. So what we've got left is 2 front wings and the bonnet to paint, which I'm not going to do until we get a load more stuff built up on the inside. Sorry about the camera. There's a big like dog cage thing in the back. Rear seats can go in, so we can free a bit of space up at the back. We can then push this back to free up a bit of space at the front, and then what I'll do is I'll paint the wings and the bonnet. We can hang them on, build all them up, and then the very last thing what I'm going to do is paint the doors. The hinges and grille, we'll squeeze them in, if I haven't done them yet, we'll squeeze them in between something else, just to get them done so they're plenty dry enough. And then because we've got 4 brand new doors, we just need to double check them, seal them. We'll get them painted, but when they're ready to go on, because I don't want them sat there possibly like the old ones. Not that you'd stand them in front of each other, but you can walk past them, chip them, or take a trolley pass with some parts on it and fall off and hit one of them or something like that. So I'd rather paint when we're ready for him. If it was a silver or something like that, or a metallic colour, I would have probably painted it completely differently, but because it's a solid colour and we've followed the entire process from start to finish with the same paint, I don't mind painting these separately. The clear coat's the same, the paint's the same, it's out the same tin, going over the same primer, everything's identical, so everything is the same, it all matches. Yeah, and we've got this pile here, which, believe it or not, is getting smaller. There's the front seats, rear seats at the back. I need my rotisserie out in the back corner, which you will see soon. That's a new job coming very, very soon. Well, it's already here, but we just need to strip it and get it on the rotisserie. But I can't strip it until we get rid of all these parts. So catch 22, the car's set outside at the moment, so we need to get on. So once this is done, hopefully a few more days, those parts will, at least half of them will be gone anyway, and I'll have access to the back there. So yeah, that's the Defender so far. If you like these sorts of things, give us a like, share, thumbs up and all that wonderful stuff. Subscribe, because we are trying to get, we're very nearly that 1,000 mark now, which is a big milestone for me. So keep sharing, keep liking, and I'll catch you soon. Just jumping back into this video. Get out of the way, look, if you don't want to be on camera. Getting the old beautiful. Got to clean it all out and redo it all because it's having a vinyl roof, and it's all cracked from previous repairs. Apparently it was done in the 90s, so it's lasted a long time. So now we've just got to tidy it back up and get it ready for a roof. Yeah, hopefully it'll look nice again. It's outside because of the dust.